I think let me just stick with the financial services ecosystem. It's, we could go into all sorts of ecosystems, but just take a look at the financial services ecosystem, where typically you would go back to your existing bank for a loan. Why would you do that? Because your bank has in its own systems full details of how you spend your money, what the money you earn, the money you spend. It's very easy for them to actually look at that and evaluate you for a loan. The amount of the interest rate they would give you, the tenure, all of these things. The problem with this is that the bank knows that it's got you captured, that you will come back to the bank. And so they know that it's actually quite difficult for you, quite painful for you to go to someone else and perhaps try and get a better deal. The reason why they can do this is because they have the best access to the data that's required to evaluate you. Now, if there is some way in which we can break that access, we can say that not just your existing bank, but any bank, or not just any bank, any fintech, any NBFC, any entity that is capable of giving you a loan. What if we give them access, the same access that your existing bank has? What if we give all of them access to the same data? And what we found is when you do something like that, these other entities are very hungry to get a new customer. And so they will start to compete against each other to give you a better loan. The only thing that your existing bank had that was a sort of a moat against this sort of activity was this exclusive access to your data. By setting something like DEPA up, which breaks that monopoly, we actually open the doors for much more competitive interaction, much more competitive financial services being provided to you. It also forces your existing bank to be a lot more proactive in the services they provide, because they realize now that moat, that the data moat that they had is no longer valid, and that you could potentially go to someone else with very little friction. So this is one way. We've always worried about the fact that in the data economy, there will be some entities that will accumulate so much data that you are dependent on them and you will never be able to change the service provider. Something like DEPA, something that allows the data to remain where it is, but breaks the access monopoly to that data and democratizes that access monopoly to the data, is really something that I think could be very powerful.